swipe forward to adjust exposure. Oh, it should be good. Okay. Let's press OK. So, today is going to be a very different day. It's cold outside, it's raining, and I figured I'd come to K Golf here in Calgary to try my new gear. So I got a brand new DJI Osmo Creator combo with a mic, as you can see here. So hopefully the videos will be easier to do because I don't have to use my big phone to record. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm still wearing my sweater because I'm still freezing. We'll pull out the 7. So the game, the goal today, I guess, is I want to film myself for a couple reasons. One, obviously, to have some content, and two is I'm not very good with my hip movements. So I see people do hip movements, and when I watch myself play, I don't have that. I just swing, and I don't have a lot of power behind that. And so I want to change that, and I want to see how it goes. And yeah, so let's see how it goes. It's also nice coming to a digital, what do you call it? A sim, jeez. Because it helps you see like a lot of information that you wouldn't get at the range unless you have a very expensive monitor, which I don't have money for, which I would like in the long term. But I get to see, I'm like, oh, okay, like I did hit 150, ball speed 1 something. My head speed was really slow. Usually my head speed's about 67. And here, you see the dispersion is tight, but going to the right. So, I'm guessing a couple things here. I'm lifting my head. Definitely lifting my head. You know who I wish I could swing like? Nelly. She has the most beautiful swing in the planet, in my opinion. That was a really good hit, but no record. That's another thing I don't like about Sims. Sometimes, not another thing, but one of the things I don't like is that it doesn't always record, and that's a pain in the ass. That was a beautiful shot. .175, dead center. Head speed's 56 miles an hour. Ball speed 115. Man, how did these guys get it to like 180 and shit? Like, that's crazy. So in this one, I kept my head down quite a bit, as in like the whole time. This is what I mean, I don't get enough powers because I don't know how to, yep. Let's see, distance 152, head speed 57.9, so 58, ball speed 100.9. So this is what I'm saying, I'll miss a lot of power. Kept my head down the whole time here. Connected very, very clean. Probably one of the nicest shots I've ever done. And a flex, dead center 176. Head speed 83 miles an hour. Ball speed 122 miles an hour. Crazy. Oh, and they got nice quote unquote range balls there using Kirkland's. Yeah, so that's what happens when I keep my head down. Another good connect, maybe a little bit under. 180 this time. 66 miles an hour head speed. Ball speed 119. Wait, another really good connect here. What? That's wild. How do I vary so much? So 195 yards with my 7, which is something I've never done, ever. Head speed 68.8 miles an hour. Ball speed 124 miles an hour. Shit. So we're gonna try the pitching wedge. One of the things I've found lately is that I thought I knew the distance, but I don't. So this is another good thing I love about coming to a sim is that if you want to have accurate distance as opposed to going to a range and guessing like where it goes and how far it goes based on the flags and stuff like that, it's not super accurate. This is going to be super accurate, or at least as close to what reality is going to get to you as opposed to a range. And one of the things I've been doing lately is when I connect and swing properly with my pitching or my 9, I'm getting about 30 yards more than I'm thinking I'm about to get. So it's supposed to be 100. That's 112. Okay. 93 miles an hour. Exact same ball path. Landing just shy. 105. So okay. So I don't get it. Because when I was out playing, I was getting like 130 with this, which doesn't make sense for me. So I wonder what I did. Super good connect. Same spot. 110. Like same spot. Oh, that felt like such a pure shot too. I wonder if I choke down, take it easy, feet not as far spread out. What am I getting here? 70 yards. So one thing I don't know how to do, like I said before, is I don't know how to pitch. And I also don't know how to get it below 100 consistently. So this might be a good exercise. So choke down, ball head like this. Yards. Okay, that's with his choke down. Okay, let's change his stance. Maybe tight, but I'll be less, not as forward. Okay, so that's about 80 yards. Real life. Beautiful shot. Oops. Felt really good. 105. So here you're not allowed to tee up on if you're hitting irons. And I don't know how you guys are with your long irons off the deck, but I am absolutely terrible with it. Yeah. Chunked. Let me see if I can change the settings. Iron for, okay. I can't hit it. I can't hit it. Oh my god, long irons are the bane of my existence. Oof. I don't know where I hit that one, but owies. Oh man, I'm not winning with this. Maybe I'm just like, I think it's just my setup, to be honest. Smoked the shit out of that one. Slice though. 205. Ball speed 124. Head speed 69. Hooked it, but good contact. Carry 199.8, so about 200. Distance 218, but hook. Ball speed 127. All right. Someone teach me your secrets. Oh, fuck, chunked it. Oh. All right. We're about 20 minutes in. Let's talk about mental health while we're eating shit with this number 4. So I didn't do a video for last week. I got to play on Monday, but it was very high paced. Obviously, you know, you don't want to be a hindrance, you don't want to set up your camera and whatever. Plus it was really windy, so my shit was just gonna fall off anyways. But I actually took a big step for myself, and that was to go back to seeing my therapist. And I had found her through a friend of mine. I think I mentioned that in the last video. And being an Asian, she understands a lot of the cultural nuances. And if you're anybody that's an immigrant or of color and or certain, you know, cultural background, I think it's valuable to find somebody who's similar, who may understand the cultural piece, context, and background more than, you know, somebody else. It's not to say that they're better. It's just that to have a better understanding of what, you know, how do you say, when you're growing up looks like, right? And the family dynamics and all that kind of shit. And it was a good session. Like, it was an hour session, and I obviously did like a whole emotional dump or whatever it is, but I came in with a very clear goal, what I want to do for this session and what I want to do for the future. And one of the things I had told her was that I just needed more tools in my toolkit to be able to manage, you know, certain pieces of the things I struggle with. So self-confidence, again, being unemployed really doesn't help. Not getting interviewed doesn't help, you know, those things, right? Self-confidence in golf. And, you know, imposter syndrome, things like that. But also to have exercises that I can do daily that will help me promote positivity in my life, right? And she was amazing. She gave me, things that were easily digestible, things I could do. And the other part that we talked about was really giving her context of like the things that really trigger me. So working my triggers, things that cause my anxiety, my anger, my shortness of temper at times, things like that, right? And so it was a really, really good session. And if you're in that boat where, you just want to become better, right? Like, I'm in sales and business development, and they always say you always have to better yourself and work on yourself and invest in yourself. This is another type of investment, and I strongly recommend it. I think it will help you not only in your professional career, but in your personal life, certainly. And for me, I really enjoyed that conversation. And let me tell you, after finishing that conversation with her, I felt very, very good. I felt like I had not come through, but I was given tools that I could do, things I could execute on, right? And that were digestible, not like massive goals. One of the things that she mentions, and of course my wife Anna says the same thing, she's like, you always tend to only celebrate like the big wins. And you need to kind of get back and start celebrating the small wins that happen today on the daily, and all those will stack up to that big win that you're hoping for. So I started doing that, and one of the things that she gave me to do was two things. One was affirmations. So what was I grateful for that day? Name one thing I was grateful for that day, and one thing I'm proud of. So two things, right? And then the other exercise that she asked me to do is, I haven't started this one yet, mainly because, not that I don't have time, I just haven't looked at it deeply yet, but it is about, I think it's like a listening session where you figure out, okay, like it kind of helps you understand helps you define what anxiety feels like, what stress feels like, what happiness feels like, what relaxation feels like, stuff like that. So I'm excited to try this out this week too. But yeah, let's get back to hitting my 4 and hopefully shatter that self-confidence of mine a little further. Shit. Straight. Carry of 128. Oh, good God. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh my goodness. Nope. Oh, damn, that was nice. Dead center, yes. 199, carry 174, ball speed 125. Yeah. And then I kind of, when it comes to like therapists and all that kind of stuff, I kind of take that role of, I kind of mimic what I do in my career, in my work, is if I'm about to get into a meeting, I want to be prepped. I want to have, questions in mind, discovery questions in mind. I want to get to know, understand, seek to understand, right? One of my mentors, who I love very, very much, she's always taught me to seek to understand. And that's what discovery is. And whether it's personal self-discovery or whether it's discovery about your therapist, I find that it's very helpful to have a list of things that you want to ask, list of things that you want to cover, want to go through. Not necessarily, obviously, a PowerPoint presentation or anything like that, but just be prepared, right? Like, emotional dumping is okay, but I find that if you have goals in mind and if you have things that you want to talk in mind, topics, whatever it may be, it really helps structure that that session a lot better and makes better use of your time, right? And I kind of look at it that way. When I talk to C-suites and I talk to, you know, people, like different people in different part of the organization, like solutions engineers, sales, whatever it may be, and marketing, you know, and C-suite, of course, you always want to make sure that you're making the best use of their time, because you want to be respectful and mindful of their time and the way, you know, they come across and they're giving you their time. And the other aspect is really so that you can take all of the structured answers that are coming back at you, right? Whether you're using AI, whether you're making notes or whatever it is. And personally, I use AI. And then you are able to do a summary of that conversation that you just had. And it helps you get into the next meeting better, or help you with the solutioning better. And ultimately, it just makes the transaction, right, so much smoother and you know, easier. And it's also a good exercise mentally for you as well, at least it is for me, to continuously be sharp and be prepared for the situation and prepare for conversations. And again, it's all about being respectful and have meaningful time with whoever you're spending with, right? So anyways, kind of a dad tech talk there, but that's how I approach my sessions, at least right now. How do you guys do it? Holy shit, that was a good connect. Holy shit. That's the best one I hit. 192 with 130 miles an hour, 215 carry, 192. Yeah, shit. I've been eating shit with the driver nonstop. So grip differently. Holy fuck knuckles. Carry 228, 240 yards. I need to review the footage on that one. How did I swing it like that? Damn. As you guys know, I run Costco. Costco driver. Probably wondering why. Look, I'm new, and I don't think I could make good use of the other, you know, $800-900 drivers out there, and I tend to not hit it properly. So my biggest fear is like I hit it, break it, or whatever it is. If I break this, it's like $200 Canadian right now, I think you can get it for. But I gotta say, Kirkland, it sounds nice when it hits. It sounds nice. So what am I doing different here? I'm gripping differently. Strong grip versus more neutral. Why can I do this on the... Why can I do this on the course? Holy shit. Carry 244.7, distance 264.6, head speed 83.9, and ball speed of 147 miles an hour. What the shit? Help a brother out here. Oh, that one went right a little bit, like a lot. Lost distance there for sure. Carry 223, 143 miles an hour ball speed, and distance of 236. I lost my balance there. I wasn't very good. You know who I want to hit my driver's like? Yeah, you guys seen that Korean guy? He's got the smoothest like golf swing in humanity, I feel like. That was awful. I went underneath because I lifted my head up. That was a pop ball. That was a pop ball. Yeah. I want to swing like that guy. Actually, I want to swing like some of these professional women's golfers. Their accuracy is unbelievable. Oh, that hook. Oh, that hook. Oh, that hook. So I gave my original set to my to Anna's little sister's boyfriend. It was a TaylorMade RBZ from like 14 years ago, and I had the original TaylorMade R1 driver, and that driver was an absolute monster. I should have never given that away. Wow. Look at this. I just want to be able to hit these constantly at the course. 251 carry, distance of 267, and ball speed of 150. I broke 150 for the first time in my life. Shit, you guys. Damn. Kirkland for the win. Exact same path. Little bit more juice on it. Nope. Carry 239. Like 6 feet from each other. Distance 250. Ball speed 148. Wow. Damn. Good grief. Ooh, that was awful. Went underneath. Did I hit it all? Where did I hit it? Oh yeah. This is more typical of my driver on the course. I might have swung for the fences here. Take care, 240, shit. Distance 260. Ball speed 145. All right. Okay, so this new grip, the strong grip, quote unquote, is what I need. Oh, I topped it. Scald it. That's what I do on the course. I scald shit. That sounded awful. Too worried about where it goes as opposed to keeping my head down. See the difference? Holy, dead center again. Carry 237.5, ball speed 146, distance 157. Let's do one more or two more. We'll leave on a good note, you guys. Oh, it's a flyer. Come on, one good one. One good one. Under, carry 208. Come on, only got a minute left. There we go. That's our winner for the day. Okay, we're in the red zone. Would you look at that? Well, thank you for coming with me and trying out a bunch of new swings today, and with the sim, testing out my new camera. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.